Hello my beautiful people, it is Sherry Moulton back with another video. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed autumn week, and yeah, today we're going to start another one. We are doing City Landscape week. So everything I do this week is going to have something to do with a cityscapes, like the buildings and all that kind of stuff. So today's bling bling, we're gonna get right into it, is I'm going to do a Resin Beach with a cityscape behind it. I'm excited. It's gonna be on a tray. So yeah, excited. So I want you guys to go and get a drink, get a cup of tea, get a coffee, grab some popcorn, and we're just gonna get right into it. So I will see you guys when I got my working clothes on, put my blingy one on today. So with that, I'll see you guys in just a minute. Hello, I have my working clothes on and we are getting right into this. I am so excited. I think the theme week things are amazing. It might be a new Sherry kind of thing, not sure, but this one is gonna be fun. A city landscape week. So this week, today, Sunday, bling bling, is going to be on these amazing wooden trays. Not sure if you remember in a previous video, I had purchased these at the local liquidation surplus store that they have in town. These are from Amazon. Most of these are Amazon returns. And I got it for $20. So there's these three. These are rustic torched wooden nestled serving trays. And yes, we're going to use the biggest one. So I was thinking this is going to be probably part one of another video. So I'm going to do 3 videos with these trays, and they're all going to be beach themed, which is kind of cool. So one will be just a normal beach tray. The other one will be more than likely a sunset beach kind of theme. But we're going to use the big one. And it doesn't tell me what sizes they are, but we're going to give it a measure. It is a 16-inch by 12-inch tray, which is awesome. And my thoughts in my brain are I'm going to use these amazing glass tiles. These are mirrored tiles from Dollarama, sorry. They're $1.25. And our dollar store here in Ontario has been out of them forever. So I finally found them again. I bought like I think 10 of them. I may throw in a silver or gold one because they have them in gold and silver. And so that's going to be for the cityscape. I am going to add this to the Durax, sorry, why do I want to say Durax? Dura Clear Gloss Varnish. I'm adding that to my sand, and that's going to be on the bottom of all of those amazing little houses and skyscrapers. And I have all my various sized different shells and these ones, but I think these are going to be too big. The shells I may not use them because I want to keep the depth. I also have this I bought from the dollar store. Maybe I can put a little bit in around the edging of the buildings. And what else have I got to say here? I don't know. I've got these, but I think again, because I don't want it too thick, these are all my little what do you call them, jellyfish and things like that. Pulled them out, but probably will not use them. But I do have these stickers these are from that dollar store with more when I go to my dad's in Lindsay. So that's where these are from. So we've got all these different ocean sea creatures. So we may put something in there like a big old shark or something. We'll see, because again, they're big compared to what's the size of what I got here. So I'm gonna base coat part of this black. What I might do is take my white marker, or actually I'll do a silver marker just so I can, I'm shaking it, it doesn't need to be shaken. I want to figure out how I'm going to do the skyline. So I want to have it so that, like in the picture, I want to have it kind of like the bay, like bring it maybe like this, and then maybe have it, I don't know, yeah, maybe we'll just go straight across. And you want to give yourself room enough to do a nice variety. So I would think that would be the shortest that I would want to go. So maybe we'll go like this. I'm just doing a little line, and you oh, you can't even see it. Maybe I will go with the white. So I'm just gonna do, just put a white line, and this is what I'm thinking I'm gonna, there. So I'm gonna paint this part black, and then this part I've got, I don't know, these blues. We're just gonna play around with them, and I'll tell you the colors as I'm going. But right now we're gonna get started with the black. I'm gonna grab my, actually we're gonna use this. This is my plaid. Actually, no, we'll do this one. We will not open a new one. So I'm gonna use this. This is a #1 Royal Flat Brush. I'm just gonna dip it in my water just to make it better for my paint to adhere to it. And I may put some water in this cup so I can, oh my goodness, I'm gonna one day spill this all over the place. Look at it, my handle is actually broken, so whenever I pick it up and it's full, I'm afraid, see, literally, I'm afraid of throwing it all over the place. Anyways, so I'm gonna keep my water here because I'm gonna clean my brush in between all of that loveliness. All right, here we go. We're just gonna pour the black right on top. I have to open it. It's brand spanking new. Ah! There we go. Perfect. And you do want to give it a base coat. If you're going to put resin on it, this being wood, I would do a base coat just so that it seals your wood. You want to go with the grain of the wood, of course, with any painting project. And I want to get to the edge. So you want to make your flat brush very, very skinny, pointed at the end, and then just kind of wiggle it in. And wiggle it in. Perfect. And just go along that. Oh, I guess I went over a little bit, but that's all right. So I'm going to get the edge all the way on this side and drag the paint because there's quite a bit there. And I am not going to sand in between because we're covering all of this. Just want to get it all the way down. Turn it on an angle so you can get a sharper edge. just gonna flip it because I am, sorry guys, that's noisy. I'm a little better working from this side. I'm not sure if you can see, I'm bringing it close, wiggling it, and just letting it sit and pull it back. If you do not want to watch me base coat all of this, you may fast forward, because here we do everything, which I like. There we go. And I'm just gonna drag it down. I know I told you to go with the grain of the wood, but this is just so that I can get it in to that corner. Look at that. I think for once I put just the right amount of paint. Usually I have too much. And I'm just going to get in there so I can. Perfect. And I'm going to come back and do, oh my goodness. Okay, let me grab one of these wet. Hopefully this will work for me. I've got a little bit here in the handle where I do not want. Actually, it doesn't look bad because of the type of color the actual tray. And like a little bit here. Now I do have to be mindful because it isn't very, I don't know if you can see, but it is not very deep here. So I have to be mindful. I'm hoping. Yeah, they're all that same. They're not very, woo, I'll lose them all. They're not very deep. So I'm gonna rinse out my black paint. And I didn't bring a brown, so I'm gonna have to grab a brown to do my beach. I don't want copper. I don't want, oh, that's copper. Oh. I have brown sienna. I didn't want that dark, but I'm, like I said, I'm coming back with, it's really not a beachy color, but it's just a matter of putting something on the canvas to seal in the wood. And this is gonna, I'm blending it in a little bit just because I want to make sure that line is covered. And don't forget, oops, let me wipe that off a little bit. Don't forget we have, my buildings are coming right along the edge, so. Let's get some. And I put a little bit more just because I want enough paint on this aspect of the part of that. I just want to cover. It's hard because it's hard to get enough room because you want both aspects to be in there. Let me throw a little bit of Parchment. Find one that's open. And of course, everyone that I go is closed. Oh, there we go. Just to lighten this up a little bit. So this is Artist Loft Parchment. Sorry, I didn't tell you the colors. I told you I was going to. This one is Liquitex Basics Burnt Sienna. And I base coated the black with the Artist Loft Acrylic Flow Black. There you go, guys. And I'm just gonna, yeah, I think that'll work. I just didn't want it to be too dark. And again, like I said, this is just a base coat. We're putting stuff all over it, so. There, perfect. All right, now we're gonna get into the blue. So darker on the outside. All right, so let's do, let me try my Thalo blue. Grumbracher's Thalo blue, or yeah, Thalo blue. This is Grumbracher's Thalo blue. I wanted something nice and deep, because you're deeper at the end, right? If I can get paint out of it. There we go. And I want to go from dark to light, and then that way just get the edging in there. And there's coming back, this is going to be colored resin. So again, like I said, this is just kind of a, just a little bit of a, just a seal your wood. That's all we are doing. I don't want to do a whole lot of the big dark, because you want to have the lighter colors in there as well. There we go, perfect. Just do a little in the corner. Being that, oh, yeah, we'll leave it like that. So that was Thalo, Grumbracher's Thalo blue. Grumbracher's Thalo blue. So put all the paints I'm using up there. Then we will come back with Brilliant Blue. If I can open it, other things. There we go. We'll do a little. I want to give it a little bit of a blend, because when I did this the last time, I found my lines between these guys' colors were too harsh. And I have a goop, a little bit of a goop. And let me see here. Maybe I'll bring more. That phthalo blue was almost empty, so I'm just going to grab it. Just a tad bit. I don't want to lose the blue. bulldozer. Maybe too much there. Just because it's so dark on the top, you kind of want it to be dark as well. There, that's good. Then I'll just blend out that. And try to go with the grain of the wood if you can. It's kind of hard if you've got things on an angle. There we go. That was a Brilliant Blue by Liquitex Basics. I'm just going to put the lid on my Thalo and put it back. Excuse me. And then we will do the Turquoise. Just a little bit. This is from Artist Loft, Turquoise. Just putting it on my brush, and then that way it kind of blends a little better. Just give it a nice variation of color. Perfect. And I got, oh my goodness. You have to really watch the edges because I got blue here. Maybe what I'll do is take some alcohol, and so that was Turquoise. I'll put that up here. And we're just gonna do the baby blue. This is Light Blue Permanent by Liquitex Basics. Sorry, I keep going further down than you guys are. On my brush again, and we're gonna let me just a little more. We'll start off putting it on the edge, and then we can blend it in. Hope everyone liked Autumn Week. I know it's early, but I thought if you wanted to decorate, you gotta have time to do it. So that was my thoughts with doing the autumn theme so early. I'm just gonna wipe it down here on my paper towel just to get some of that off. I want to put the beige in there yet, the brown. Just want to get the white, the blues mixed together. And there we go. We're gonna, there we go. Perfect. I think that's it. I'm just going to rinse this out, and I'm going to try and blend. Glad I put my finger in there. Blend that a little bit. So I'm going to put my light blue permanent up there as well, and then get rid of the ones I did not use so I don't mix it up. Oh my goodness. Let's get all that wetness out, and then just kind of come in and give it a little bit. Yeah, I think we're done. I'm gonna attempt to get the colors off the edging. Let me find my Q-tips. Let me find my alcohol. I'm gonna put a little bit of alcohol in my little shot glass and just see if that will take off where I have gone over with, obviously, the lighter colors. Now I'm going to do it this way, guys, just so I can get at it. Oh, it is coming off. Woohoo! And I'm not overly worried. Like, I know I'm going to come back with, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to come back with the resin anyways, right? But I just don't want it to be too up onto the surface. Because you can see that lip, it's not very big. I'm gonna have to be mindful. I'm gonna have to get another Q-tip and soak it good. And, oh, I missed a spot here. Oh no, that's brown underneath that. Okay. And just get in the handle part. Oh, Sherry. There we go. And then just oh my goodness. To do it this way, just on the side here. And if worst comes to worst, I can come back later. Like I said, I'm hoping that's going to be all covered with resin. Worst comes to worst, I can come back later and just kind of touch up the insides with black, being that, you know, give it like a dry brush. So that there, upside down, is the base of my ocean. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to wash out my brush because you always want to clean your brushes right after you use them. And I'm going to get our next step ready, which will be putting on my sand, cutting out my tiles, and these are sticky backed. So I don't know why it turned off. Oh, my battery's dying. So anyways, I'm gonna get this dried and we'll be back with all the extras. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I don't know, I think my battery's overheating again. So I just mixed it up and we're gonna continue. We're gonna let this dry a little bit, I think. And then I'm gonna come in and get, let's get this, I'll pour a little bit there. And then we'll let this set up a little bit and then I'll come back in. Sorry guys, I'm gonna turn it this way so I can get at it. I'm gonna come back in and we'll start cutting out the tiles and making our cityscape. So I'm gonna come around the edge here and we're little bits. It's nice to have it rough around the edging here. It looks more realistic. I just want to make sure we get the brown covered. I think that's good, guys. A little bit here. So I'm going to let that set up for a little bit and then we will come back in. Oh, actually, yeah, we're going to come back in and I will actually put my glitter on. I'm going to put you on pause I wasn't thinking of that at the moment. I'm gonna put you on pause. I'm gonna grab my glitter and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I am going to pour some of this into my mug glass. I got quite a bit in, I can't see it, sorry. I've got a substantial squeeze, and I'm using Laura's Art Corner. This one is white diamonds, and we're gonna put that in the upper part, and that will be, let me just stir it up. That's gonna be my stars. Perfect, look at that. All right, so let's get this in here. We're gonna get this all together, and it's very sparkly. This might not have been the right glitter, and I think I might have wasted so much of it. I'm just gonna try and spread it out. I just didn't want to mix it in the resin, which is what I'm, yeah. This might not have been what I wanted, but oh, I feel so bad. I'm gonna put that in a container because that should save. What I'm gonna do is come back with a brush and, oh, maybe I'll, oh no, I don't want to use that one. One that's not too, all right, I'm just gonna take this brush and just try and evenly spread it out. I don't want clumps. So I got quite a bit of clumps here. But you want it down in case your buildings aren't so tall down there. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna leave it at that. Gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna come back and I will get all my sea line, all our coaster. We're gonna get these tiles cut. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello, I am back. Now this is dry. This is still a little bit wet. It's a little tacky. It'll need to set overnight. So what I'm gonna do is we can still do our little mirrors with our buildings. I'm excited. So I'm actually gonna cut this one here. I have an X-Acto knife. I put new blades on it so it's not sharp. Well, it is sharp, but not dull is what I meant. So basically all I'm doing is taking it and just slicing it in the back, and you make that. Here, I want to do a couple of tall buildings. So I'm gonna do 3 rows of the tiles, cut them, bend them. I'm gonna make sure you're recording. Okay, sorry, bend them, and just do the same I just did. And that's about that. Now we can put, oh shootles, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's all right. So I'm gonna cut off a couple, we'll cut off, it's all playing around. It's like Tetris. So like this, and then you can take that other one and put it over here, being that there's, you know, like that. And just go at it from there. I'm gonna do a couple of rows of the 2. I like to do them 2 wide, 3 wides. And we're just gonna just keep doing this. It's all trial, and I'm gonna cut this in half. And then we're just gonna put long ones periodically. And then cut this one smaller in half again. Do a little one on this side. And what I try to do is keep the tiles in line. Maybe do one a little smaller on this side. Make them go like little steps. And then at the end, I'm just going to do a row of 1. Just bend it over, do a row of 1. And then at the end, you can do a tall one to finish that off, right? Awesome. And there can be spaces in between, which is kind of nice as well. Now, on these ones, I like to do just cut 2 side by side. Place that kind of in the middle, like that. And then take 2 of the singles and do it like that. Make it look like a little tower. This is just endless, guys, and just have fun. There's no, I'm just gonna just keep cutting. There's no rhyme, no reason, it's just fun. But you want to build them so that, and we can do a tall one next to that. Actually, maybe what I'll do is cut 1 off of that. Actually, no, we'll do that over here. That. With this one, you can do, because there's 4 rows there, I'm going to do 3. Cut this one into 3. Kind of place it. Then there's a 2. And then take 1 and put it like that. Now, you can stick these as you are going, but I kind of like the idea that it's nice to place them out first, and then you can, you know where you're going from there. You know what, we're gonna do that right to the top, and then we'll do another 2 wide. Just kind of like just random. Whoops. We'll bring that one down here. I have an idea what I'm going to do there. And then there. Now, you see I'm still keeping them lines together and then just kind of staggering. And then maybe we can get a 3 on the end. Oops, that's 2, I want 3. And you can jimmy them over. And that way they're all still together. And that 3. Whoops. Perfect. And then, oh, actually, this one I'm going to do a long tower. We'll do a tall one there. It'll bring in that height there. And then, let's do some 5 wides. Let's get some thicker, chunkier ones in here. You could even do like that. And then maybe we'll break it up a little, make it shorter like that. Maybe put one like that. Put this 3 one here. Put that big one there. And then we can fill it in the bottom. I think that would be like that. Perfect. And then we can take this and break it up a little bit more. Do a 2 here. Actually, take that out, we can do a 3. Will fit perfect in there. And then let me get more. I said this is so much fun. So I'm going to do a row of 2. And whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do 3. And then we'll do a 2. And this one we'll do just a couple of 1s on top. And this guy, we'll do it 1s like that. This one we'll do like that. This one we'll do like that. Like you're just building, so it's kind of cool. And let me see. Actually, this can slide over 1. Put that in there. Oh, that's the same size. Actually, why don't we move him right over? That. I think that'll be a 3. Really short, like that, and this is so much fun. Let's do this. Do a 3. Slit this down into a row of 1s. Maybe we can do like that. Put that one there. Let's split this down in the middle. I know I shouldn't be cutting towards myself, but with this, it's hard to, oh, look at that. It's all come off. Let me just stick to my knife. I need a row of ones. Why don't we do this one here? And like that. And then we'll do this guy here. And then I think that's it. So now what we're gonna do is, I wonder if these will stick here. Oh my goodness, Sherry. They're stuck together. So we need to take one off. And I think that'll fit right there. And it did too. Woohoo! Okay, so now what we'll do is take off. There's one there we can put. Let me see, we'll do two here. Now we're going to take off the backing and we're going to place all of these on our board. Get that in the right spot. There we go. Okay. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Perfect. All right, so we'll start at one end and work our way down. So let's start here. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Get your fingers working. All right, so just peel off the stickies off the back. And make sure it don't fall on top of each other. And, oh my goodness. Let's lay it right against the board. And give it a press. And I have two that stuck to my fingers, so we're gonna put those on top and push them in. So we're just gonna keep carrying on, and I have an idea of what to do along the shoreline. I might do that way. Will they fit? And yes, they will. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. And if they're not 100% straight, who cares? I just think they look cool. Just try to keep them. As long as they're straight up and down, you're good. And then what I personally would do after you get these all stuck on, I would come back and do a little bit of an alcohol wipe down so your mirrors are bright and not little marks on them. If you wanted to, you could be even more energetic and cut out the odd little one in the middle so they actually looks like the windows are in there. And again, if there's spaces in between, that looks all right, because, you know, the buildings, some of them have spaces in between, right? Oh my goodness. I figured if I got these on and then I could let it sit overnight, and then in the morning I could do my resin on there. Get in there. There we go. I'm going to move that up and those up. That's already in there. And it's better if you cut big pieces. It's easier to manage. Right? What did we do there? And we had one there, and we had that there, had that there, like that. Okay. I think my plan's going to come together. I think this is going to be cool. Get in there. Yep, I think my little glitter worked out. Oh, come on. Get off my fingers. We're having the Leaning Tower of Pisa there for a second. There we go. And then we can kind of, oh no, get back here. Just be careful they don't flip over on you and stick to each other on the back. This one will space out a little bit. I was going to use the bigger ones that I bought, the ones I showed you in the video the other day, but I think they would have been too big. Get off there. Of square tile, they're a little bit bigger than these ones, but I will do something with those. So I'm thinking I'm going to use my broken glass that we painted the other day as my grass line. I'm thinking. Oh, get that off there. See, the most tedious part is piecing them together. The rest is just fun. Having fun. And you see, this was one package and I still got, no, do not fold over. I still have, oh my goodness, Sherry. Quite a bit left from that package. That went there, that went there, this goes here. Come on, fingers. Again, if you want to fast forward, you're more than welcome. We're getting near the end, guys. Let's put this in first, and then we can piece the other pieces together. There we go. I guess you could use tweezers. And you can make your city, own city. You know, the CN Tower, you can make a CN Tower out of these. I think would be cool. Go. Oh no, that one's already stuck, but we can push it up maybe to attach it to the one that's there. Perfect. Try and keep it even. There we go. Oh my goodness, Sherry. I popped two off. There we go. my goodness. Third last one. Woohoo! There we go. I do need to use these for the moment because there it looks like there's a piece of sand. Another one piece of tile. Come on. Alright. And then we'll get this one on. And then we are done with the tiles. Come on. In the middle row. I think I'm going to pop this one out because I do not want it to there's sand underneath it. I think it'll be good. Look at that, guys. That is freaking amazing. I'm happy. Okay, let me get my brush. I'm just going to brush out all of this loose stuff because I do not want that in the water. Sorry, I'm just brushing it out. Awesome. Now, what I thought was to fill in here with my green broken glass in where all of the edging. So I'm going to take I pulled it out. I did pull it out. My DecoArt liquid glass. It's just a matter of where did I put it. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Alright, I'm just going to peek. It might still be behind here. Oh, I did leave it there. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Alright. And you don't want to go too high. Because like I said here, so I'm just going to put little bits of this liquid glass here. Come along. Do just a thin, and I'm going to try and place individually the glass. What I might do is take my squeegee. No. We're going to leave it because it's going to come back with some, I'm going to put this here. We're going to come back with oh yes, I think that's going to be good. The resin's going to cover some of it too. Oh my goodness. And you know what? If the tray ends up being bumpy, we'll hang it up. Little bits there. This is where I don't want it high, or does that make any sense? Oh my goodness, Sherry. It's sticking in my fingers. I'd prefer it to be flush to the board. Just trying to get all these little fine ones to go in here. Yeah, get out of there. I won't use that one. I'll take that one out too because it's quite thick. Oh. Oh, I'm so excited. Now watch me do crappy ocean waves. All right. I think that's good. I want to put a little bit there. Just find some little ones. Perfect. I'm excited. There. Perfect. Oh my goodness, guys. What do you think? What do you think? I don't want to tip it up too much. I think that was the perfect thing. All right, we're gonna let this completely dry because this is still quite damp, and I will see you guys in the morning. I'm just gonna brush off the excess again. I don't want it to dry down there. Perfect. See, and I didn't use a whole package of these. Still got quite a bit left. All right, with that, my beautiful peoples, we are going to let this dry, and I will see you in the morning to do our ocean and a coat of resin. Oh my God, I'm excited. Good night. Hello, we are back. I have mixed up my resin. My resin of choice is Krystal Resin. I have used my mask while I was mixing. I used my respirator, and I have my Dyson air purifier on, and I'm choosing to take it off while I talk to you people. So please use your PPE when using your resin. So with that, look at that. I'm impressed. So what I did is I just gave my mirrors just a quick little wipe with a wet one, and then I let it air dry. So that is that. My sand is all dry. There's nothing that's gonna come out. I've shaken everything off. So now we're gonna do the resin. I'm excited. I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna mix up the resin first. So I'm doing 3 shades of blue, 1 shade of white, and I need a lot of clear. So when I did the measurement, it said 7 ounces for that size. So I did 6 ounces. I need very little. That's all I'm doing. The cup is about to here. And that's going to be for my waves, maybe just a tad there. And then I'm going to divide this into 3. Because I need 3 blues. And then the rest is a clear to go over the others. And to color, I am using my Rez pigments. This one is Aqua Ocean. If I can open it. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, I have to take this off. My gloves. Oh my goodness. I haven't had these open in a while. Oh, wow. There. Well, I'm going to use, this one is Peacock Dance. That one's open. This is my Angel White from Rez to do my ocean waves. Oh my goodness, I can't believe. Oh, there we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now I'm hoping, I'm going to put my gloves back on, a new pair. Like I said, my basement temperature fluctuates so much down here. So I'm hoping these are fine. Oh, come on, gloves. My hands are all sweaty. There we go. So I'm using my stir sticks. These are from Krystal Resin as well. Oh my goodness, Sherry. See, this is why you need to stir, and my basement, like I said, is always cold down here of one shape or form. I just want to get it off all of the edges because I don't need, and I don't need a whole lot. Let's just do this and see what this does. There we go. So that's not too bad. So we'll do that. And I will need to give this a good cleaning after. Wipe off the edging there. Oh my goodness. There we go. The lid back on. Peacock Dance. Oh my goodness, Sherry. I need to warm these up. That's craziness. That's a little odd in there. Okay. I'm just going to set that down there. And what I might do, because I don't want, use another stick, I don't want a lot of color. Let's just, yeah, that's good. So we got three shades, darker, lighter, and I might pour just a little bit more in that one. Okay, and then we get the white. I'm just going to use a little stir stick for this one. Give it a stir. And scrape it off. I'm just leaving that much in there. And that's just going to be for my ocean waves. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me actually flip that over because that was fresh on the bottom there. There was a little bit of... So what I'm going to do is start off with putting clear. I'm just going to use this to manipulate this a little bit. No. Okay. Get that out there. I may have to mix a little bit more by the looks of it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do a line for the wave on there. I'm going to get out my hair, even though it's not a hair dryer, it is my heat gun, and we're going to heat that up. I think that looks good. So now we're just gonna start layering our colors. We're gonna go, let me see which one's the light one. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go. That one. And then we're gonna do this one. Probably good. And then the nice dark one. All right, now let's get this heat, move it around. To the corners. I'm gonna use the stick. Get it into the corners. Perfect. No! I'm going to put you guys on pause. I am just going to attempt to get some more white mixed up, and I'll be right back because I don't want, I'm going to tip this up so this doesn't fall. Tip it so that it's going to tilt this way, and I'm going to mix up some more clear, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I've mixed up 4 more ounces of resin. I'm just going to pour it in here on the upper half. And then I'll pull that back. And I'm just going to get my heat gun. We're going to heat it up. Lots of bubbles in there. awesome. Just looking to make sure it's all around the edging. That is cool. So now I'm going to come back again with my do some more waves. And let's get that going. Awesome. I'm going to bring some waves into this side. And then I think I'm going to leave it because I don't want the waves to come up again, up into here, which that is that, my friends. And I'm just going to let it sit. Now I'm going to keep coming back. I'm going to torch. Get rid of the bubbles. And I'm going to let it sit like that. I just don't want these to come up into the my buildings, because I don't want that to happen. Where's my clear one? Perfect. All right. Like I've played around with these tiles before and the air bubbles do come up, so I'm going to have to keep coming down and giving a little torch. I think it's going to be pretty. Oh, I'm going to do another wave. Might as well. We'll do one more right here. Ow, jeepers creepers, Sherry. I touched it with my leg. Just gonna give it a little bit of a blow there because it kind of all pooled there and I don't want that. And I'm gonna come back up here with some more of this. There. All done. Come back with my torch. right, so we're gonna let that be, my friends, and then we will come back down and I'll keep giving it a torch. I'm wanting to be, oh, where is the clear, oh, there it is here. I want these to be up in here. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep torching and I'll see you guys in the morning when it's all dry, cured. All right, love you guys, bye. Oh my goodness, guys, this turned out amazing. Now, it's a little bit, this kind of went weird on me. I think it's because I don't know if I oversprayed. No! That is so funny. It stuck to my board. Anyway, this is how it turned out. Is that not beautiful? I may do another thin coat of clear on top of this, but for video purposes, I have to get this up to you guys today because right now it is Sunday morning. So yeah, I am overly excited how that turned out. Wow, that is weird. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. That's really funny. Anyway, there it should be. So with that being said, my beautiful people, I hope you liked the start of Cityscape week. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit that bell somewhere up in there for notifications. And in my description box, I have the links to my Facebook page, my Amazon shops. I have the links to Fundy Molds with a discount code. I have the links to where to purchase DecoArt liquid glass, which is what we used here with the glass part here. I also have the links to the wonderful and the amazing my Rez Distributors. My Canadian one is Michelle from Artworks Canada, and that's the pigments I used in here today. I have a discount code for her. It's Sherry Moulton 10 with capital S, capital M. And my American distributor, the wonderful Miss Laura from Laura's Art Corner. And my discount code for her is all capital letters, Sherry Moulton 10%. And yes, her glitters, those are the glitters that I got that's in the night sky. And with that, I also have my PayPal link. So with that, my amazing, beautiful people, I will see you on Wednesday with another Cityscape. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.